Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. We're going to be playing some of the games with the deck I drafted in the last episode. It is not a good deck. It's bad. Alright, we got a Retrofitter Foundry and a Junji as our win conditions. More or less. Not a lot of tempo to speak of. The only thing we have going for us is a lot of removal. We can blow up everything. So here we go. We have multiple. We have two hard drafts and a soft draft in the form of Languish, which is pretty hard. Look, a capable hand. Robot. Go get myself a blue source. Or should I get... No, we get blue, because we've got the birth to get the second white source for this farewell. Okay, Rusty. Oh, they're going for... They've got like a hardened scales type thing going on. So... Here we go, white and one. Birth of Melithus. This is just concealing information here. So we're just hiding that we had a plains in hand. Definitely don't need that second. Well, no, but no, we definitely don't need that right now. The hearse? Is the hearse any good? The problem is we don't have our second blue source, so our double blue spells are dead draws. So maybe we just do this and hope that we can... No, I think we do it like this. I think we keep the island on top and the hearse on the bottom because we need the second blue source. We're going to draw that next turn, and then, yeah, we can... hopefully make this thing happen. From there. Right, that'll be all our colors totally set. Which are the Moors? Does which of the Moors warrant blood token, treasure token? Does that warrant a sweeper now? I don't think that it does quite yet. Yeah, I think that we're okay for now. Ankle down, alright. Okay, now that warrants a sweeper. Because they can just gain 3 life here and edict us, right? Yeah. Sack the wall. Unfortunately, our sweeper's double black, and our second spell that we could play is also black. And we would lose it anyway, so They're gonna hit us with a Rankle here. Yeah. And this is probably just gonna be a pitch. I think we ditch the Day of Judgment. Nothing. They don't want to discard any cards in their hand. Okay. They think the cards in their hand are better than the cards in my hand. Well, friend. Creatures, enchantments. Graveyards. Just heater after heater after heater. Okay. I think we can get away with this here. I think we should be able to get away with this here. They do have a significant advantage in terms of cards, but Ophiomancer having the Death Toucher every turn should at least stop this Vorinclex. And if they deal with what we've got on the board, then we just go blammo. Again. You know. It's pretty tough for most people to recover from triple board wipes. So it looks like just pick the heaters. You know what I mean? Noxious. Okay. What does that kill? The Ophiomancer? Sure. Block it. Hit them first. Deluge. Okay, these two. Play a Tenacious Underdog. Pass a turn. Yep. Okay. All right. That is good. That means we don't have to Wrath here. Well, I mean, we don't have to Wrath. Sorcery. So. We could still Wrath just to do it. Get rid of the Null Priest as well. The likelihood that they have another hasty threat. reanimation spell. I guess that's the concern, is the reanimation spell. So let's just soul transfer and get rid of that. Pass the turn. We're probably going to use this march to gain a bunch of life. Yeah, they've got another reanimation spell. They're looking at their graveyard again. They've seen 6 more cards than us. And we have resolved a memory deluge. It's a little greedy. I'm just going to let it hit us. Shieldred. Alright. Yeah, just bring all the heaters is the lesson I'm learning here. So we don't have to sweep here, we can just... Whoop. You get any creature you want, but not that one. March this thing for $1 billion? 5? $1 billion. Ah, they have white, apparently. No, they don't. They're splashing white for a single card? Toski. Okay, I don't particularly care about Toski. I'm gonna pass here. We don't need that. You get a white spell in your... Yeah? Mythos. Okay. I guess this is 2 cards, but this is the thing that I can kill. I think we're just gonna have to survive them. You know what I mean? We're just gonna have to survive their onslaught here. Pelt Collector, okay. Ayara, okay. Well, it's a swamp either way. Yeah. I'm so sweepy. So sweepy. And then deal with the Toski as well. That's bad. They're gonna take it down. Yeah. 100%. You take that down there. Actually, it's not that bad, right? Because we can just hive eat it. I mean, they could have a removal spell for our Skyclave. Yeah, they did. Okay. That's a 4/4. God, Junji. Mine is bigger than yours, sir. Mine is bigger than yours. There's my heater. They got Ram spells left. Yeah, that's funny. So 1, 2, 3, 4. God, are you serious? Are you serious right now? What's in this thing? So a 3-drop approximately, like a slightly better than a grizzly bear. Pestilent Wolf. They're gonna fire off the Cultivate. Reveal a Swamp. So they're not drawing. They're drawing straight gas from now on. Oh my gosh, that's bad. So here's what I'm wondering. So unfortunately, I don't have a card to specialize this with. I have to kill that. So we're going to take 4 next turn. Your stuff doesn't have reach. Okay, we're taking 5 then. And if they put their counter, taking 5. Yeah, we're taking 7 this turn. Yikes. The hell is the blue version of this? It's the one that conjures a card from our opponent's deck. They have 1 card. I don't think it works the way I want it to, so what we're going to do, we're going to activate this. The black one is good. Oh, with total mana value 3 or less. Well, we're going to get 1 thing back. Oh, it was a creature. Oh man. Oh, that's rough. I'm very sorry, sir. Oh god. Yeah, so our game plan was just survive. Uh and we managed to do that, which is ugh. Um yeah. But unfortunately when your first game goes like that, that's really a bad sign for the rest of your draft. So we're going to move on to game 2. That was a long game. Ugh. I guess that's what control does. So yeah. So what I was saying is essentially when your first game goes like that. Okay, so we have language on 3. We're missing colors here, but I'm hoping language can buy us enough time to find those colors. This looks like, well, I mean, Boros is aggressive colors, but you know it's cube, so they could be playing Mana Tithe for all we know. Right? Rescue a Chunga. That's weird. That's just a weird card. Weird use of that card. Ah, sir. I think we're just gonna have to languish this one creature, which feels really bad, but I'm gonna do it because if it gets too big, I don't have any way to deal with it at the moment. I need a blue source really badly. Or that. I mean, that'll do. Interesting. Yeah, baby, that's a blue source. Not that we want to do anything with blue right now, but having the blue source is very, very nice. They could just have a hasty dragon here, which would be bad. Be bad. Yeah. Ah, Angel of Invention. They're gonna make 2/1/1s. I mean, that's always what you do. Yeah. This gives us double white. And we can polymorphist. Hit the angel. Oh, Thalia. That's a little late. Crystalline Giant, okay. Also late. Alright. So, I think we have time to deploy the tower, deploy the Celestis. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just pass here, hold them off, and then Wrath on the following turn. Right? They'll probably fire off this Ignition on the Crystalline Giant. It'll hit us pretty hard, but that'll be the Ignition dealt with. Please just do what I expect you to do, sir. Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste. So it'll be a 6/6 Vigilance, Trample, Indestructible, Haste. Oh, okay, they're gonna run out of Birth of Meletis. They're not gonna hit us with the Ignition this turn. That's fine. That's totally okay. Death Touch. I mean, this is just crunch, right? Nope. Okay. This one, life. Draw a card. Excellent. Gain 2. So they have 1 white up, which is nothing. There's literally nothing they could play with Thalia on the battlefield. A flash creature, right? Swoop. Yes, sir. Run out this Hive and Thief of Sanity. Very tense. Okay. Yeah. To be expected. Let's see. I'm thinking Deluge, look for a way to get rid of this enchantment, which would be our... yeah. Okay, that's a Farewell and a Retrofitter Foundry, so we're going to do this. We're actually going to run out some of our other stuff. Just Underdog, Retrofitter. Pass turn. We're just trying to live, man. That's all we're doing. Probably Farewell Enchantments. And that's it. The Cave of the Frost Dragon is going to be the big issue going forward. We're looking at a removal spell or an Angel Fire Ignition, I think. Elspeth Conquers Death. Okay, is that targeting... That's got to be targeting Celestis, right? Retrofitter's too small. Fire X... It could be Fire X. That would be great for us. Oh, yes. Thank you, sir. Agacerbo. We could farewell... Well, no, because that eats our friggin' deluge. Enchantments and graveyards. Do we... So we would lose Deluge and the potential of Polymorphist in the future for taking out their Angel Fire Ignition and Elspeth Conquers Death. I think that's worth it. Enchantments, graveyards, done. I am no longer afraid of you, sir. That was kind of dumb, but whatever. Seal away. Hermie. And pass. So yeah, we're solidly in control of this now. Okay. Yeah, that's an annoying card. I mean, it's just a ridiculous card. Target. Your mistake, sir. Target. The second to last target of Cigar of Angel was a mistake. Right, it was just... not correct. I mean, I will put an Experimental Frenzy away, but probably need another white source. No, probably shouldn't be doing that. We're just gonna pass here. We're gonna decline this. Both of our cards are very good. An axe. Yeah, they are a very... Like, this is weird. Because they're, like, trying to be aggressive, but... I mean, you just have to go ham on it, right? They just have to go ham. They're gonna just trade for all our stuff, though. But they're gonna get the 1/1s of Anax. We may actually, like, win a game. Oh, they're not going to. Okay. Discover the formula? Okay, just a ridiculous... That's just a ridiculous card. My turn. Nope. These are all great. I guess Unlicensed Hearse. Skyclave. Eats Anax. I mean, we really don't need to do that much here to win against them. Like, we could have retrofitted on that last end step, but we're so far ahead at this point that it's not even relevant, really. We're going to hold off on the soul transfer. Lizelle. So here the blue version is really what we want. Make a snake. Like, we are solidly in control here. Brutal Cathar. Brutal Cathar comes down and hits what? Well, I can blink it or blink it. No, sir, it didn't matter. I mean, you just didn't have a chance. Upgrade this servo. Go to my turn. There's not even anything in the graveyard for me to get back. It's so... Alright. 10 cards left. Do we want the blue version, the white version, or... it's definitely the blue or the white, right? we're just going to activate this. Yeah, the blue one. Okay. Yeah, this is overkill. We're just winning more. Right? They're gonna go to 7 cards in deck. We're gonna deck them. That's how we're gonna win, is we're gonna deck them. Again, we're a mill deck, apparently. We are a mill deck. That is double strike. Yep. That's definitely gonna seal the deal. Like that'll actually just kill them. Bomat? Okay. They're just gonna wind up cycling, but they have to cycle Bomat here. Battlecry Goblin. Alright, eat those. Make a servo. Untap it. Make a Thopter. Sir? Yes, that's wonderful. Make a 1/1. Crew this. That, yeah. You dead. You dead. Little BM. Little BM there. This is a bad deck. Or it should be a bad deck. But apparently, like, Triple Wrath makes a bad deck. Well, okay, so there's a couple of powerful, like, late game cards, but apparently, you know, just some trash and 3 Wraths and insane card advantage wins games. We have been kind of lucky because we've started with Wraths in hand in all our games that we could play very quickly, right? We started with our 2-mana Rock and a Wrath. So, okay, another decent hand. No Wraths this time, so we do have to be careful that we don't get overrun. And we We may be facing up against another control style deck here. So, Rakdos showing. Do we run out Thief of Sanity or the Celestus? K command is in the cube, so either one of those dies to that. Plenty of creature removal, plenty of... we're gonna run out Thief of Sanity. If you can kill it, kill it. If you can't, cool. Oh no, sir. Oh no. Oh no, sir. Lolth, Sky Sovereign, Junji. Oh man. What do we want? Oh my, okay. Yeah, it was bad for them. It was bad for them. Whatever we took there was horrendous for them. But never scoop to that. Never scoop to getting hit by the thing. I could be, you know, extremely frustrated about hitting 3 lands, right? And just ranting about hitting 3 lands. It's entirely possible. So just don't do that. Don't just scoop. All right. This is a little different in terms of the start. It's a little different. We've got the Retrofitter to start off. Cathar Commando and Malevolent Hermit. Cathar Commando not really, though, because we don't have white. So, and Malevolent Hermit not really, because we can't play it on 2. We can play the Hearse on 2, though. So that's something. Ooh, oh man, that's rough. Okay, so they had the mulligan down to 5, which is very bad for them. It doesn't really matter. How crazy your deck is if you have the mulligan so low. They're looking at my artifacts. Seeing if I can activate them for free, I guess. Gonna eat that Button Harvest here. Alright. So this is a little awkward. Marsh lets us play Hermit this turn, but it doesn't let us hold up activation for Hermit. Tower lets us play basically whatever we want next turn. Not the Skyclave, but anything else in our hand next turn. I guess it leaves us with activating Foundry here. So this is like a commitment to activating Foundry, but it gets our white source online. Okie dokie. That's an Ubermold oddity. I need a white source. That's not a white source. So we could play out this Guardian Idol. Let's take the flip. 7. Okay. Not a Guardian Idol. And then we can flash in Cathar Commando. And maybe like double block the Uvenwald. Yeah, hopefully they don't have another heater this turn. Okay, that's not a heater. That's good. We should be able to just snap them off here. Double block, yeah! Got there, okay. Naya ramp. Naya ramp. And drop this Malevolent Hermit and Lazelle. We're still not holding up the activation on Malevolent Hermit, but Malevolent Hermit at this point in the game is fairly weak. That's weird. Like, what's left in their hand that they could possibly have that's not? We're gonna run out of Sad Robot here. Go get our second white source. Could just be lands, you know. Showdown. Whoo boy. Oh, well, no, we couldn't mana drain it. So I'd much rather just try and mana drain whatever they try and play here. We get back one thing. So I don't think that's what we're going to do right now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just sit back, relax, and well, actually, we should probably start in on smacking them. Okay, yeah, that happens. And they should probably take a shield counter off this thing. Oh, yeah, they can just do that. That's pretty sick. With the shield counter doesn't matter though. To us, Soul Transfer just goes straight through it. Okay, they're gonna try and gain life their way out of this. That I'm not super like scared of. Definitely just put it on this. Well, they will put it on the Sanctuary Warden because that looks safer. bring back the Benevolent Geist. Yeah, they're getting crunched, so it's a little tough for them. Oh, come on, dude. All right. Damn. That's a heater. That's brutal. Oh my gosh. Okay. Except it's not. Do I have a way to rebuy anything? This Lazael is the only thing. Let's just do this. Creatures and enchantments. We don't even need to do enchantments, but we can. Yeah, Elishnorn's a little bitch. Heck of magic card. We drew one of our 3 sweepers off the top, which was extremely nice. Discover the formula is nice card advantage, so we should be able to rebuild from this pretty well. Timeless Witness. So they're going for Primal Command lock. Or a pseudo Primal Command lock, right? Yeah. Bang. We died. And it was literally because we had a tap land. You know? I genuinely hate Vornklex, though. That card is such a piece of garbage. Green does not need Trample Haste and more text, right? Okay. We need a land, and then this hand is gold. There's a land. I think we just languish this set. Decline that. Languish. Pass. Lazel. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna need to do anything really this turn, so we're just gonna run out this Phyrexian Arena and pass. Sorin. So that's actually just drawing them a creature card. Because we are going to Polymorphist that. Crew this. Hit Sorin. Like, pushes in the format, but. And run out Destination's Underdog. Just decline that. Ibadith. That has flash, sir. They're in full control. Yeah, they're in like super full control here, because they want to. Because we disrespected Fatal Push last turn. Because they didn't. They didn't have Fatal Push. They were representing Fatal Push, but we disrespected it and killed their Sorin. This may also just be tilt control. Where they're very frustrated that we have had the control elements to keep them under wraps, like, extremely well. Unlicensed Versus is really good. Okay? It's really good. Whee! Do them both. It's a rough one for them. Like, just really, really bad for them. If they had... now, they did misplay there. I think it's just a tilt misplay, though. Like, they tilted really hard. They may have just accidentally double-clicked on Ebb and Death. Because this thing has flash, so they could have just played it on our end step. We would have been playing, like, Sad Robot. And maybe smacking them. And maybe eating Sorin was not correct there. But I really don't want to see them buy back Sorin by any means. They're mono black, so I don't think there is a way, necessarily. Yeah. We just wrecked them. And, like, that's the kind of game that's, like, it's not fun for them. And, like, it's not super fun for me either, because they didn't stand a chance. It's fun enough. Yep. White weenies. The question here becomes... Actually, we have all the colors. I mean, if they just boast tweet. Okay. You know, spend your turn playing a 1/1, that's fine by me. Celestis. Boast again. No, Vanishing Slash, okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Sad Robot. Could get a second blue source. We're more likely to draw a second... Well, we have a second of either, but we are more likely to draw a second plains than a second... than another island. I'm gonna block, dude. Wemperer,
I hope you're ready to lose.
Are you gonna try and run this straight down? I guess so. We've drawn nothing but lands. Can we afford to let it tick again? I don't think that we can. I think we're just gonna make that go away.
Try not to miss me.
Try and get them to play some more stuff. Crawling Barrens is not it. That is not what I want you to play. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, they've just been able to run this on one creature. Which is really, really bad for us. Can we afford to take... There'd be 3, 4... We've got something with flash here. Right? because there's no reason not to. I mean, they could be planning on taking up the Crawling Barrens, which would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think there's anything that saves them from Languish, though. But they could have a flash threat, which would be bad as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're just going to take up the Crawling Barrens, try and kill us with a land. Unfortunate. You know? Not really much we can do about that. Oh, they have a green source. Okay. Maybe they don't jam. A Seeka's Chariot. Interesting. Oh, nerf the Seeka's Chariot. I am so sorry, sir. So we could just fire off Discover the Formula here. Try and find something to remove. Yeah. And we have whatever color of land we need. Okay, well that doesn't do it now. Retrofitter. We could run out Hermit, but whatever we're doing, what we're doing with Hermit is chump blocking, or we could just hold up the Retrofitter activation. Play this swamp, hold up Retrofitter activation. Take 4 by chumping with a servo. The problem is still this land is going to run away with it, right? Oh, okay. Take 2. Still just 2. I have more sweepers, so I'm okay with them committing to a creature plan. Is it still crew 4? No, it's crew 2. Servo. Block. Skyclave. The Chariot. Thief of Sanity. Malevolent Hermit. Island. Pass. We are just trying to survive here, which is a little awkward. Like, really awkward. I'm praying that our top deck is a Wrath again. But that doesn't deal with the land, does it? We go to blocks. Can we keep the thief somehow? Block here. Block here. Block here. Take 6. Go to 1. say that either the top card of their deck or the top card of my deck, or either one of the top three of their deck or one of the top of my deck saves me. Yeah. The alternative line is like, okay, well now we need a way to deal with the land. So tracker. Sweep. Run out the tracker. Play this. Pass the turn. Elishnorn. Alright. Ophiumancer's already dead. We are alive here, barely. Retrofitter's shut down. We can fire up the Hive of the Eye Tyrant and block. Basically, that's what we've got. And we're cranking on Hearst to get us through. Nope. Alright. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's like, this is the reason there's no Reanimator deck in this cube, is because the Reanimator stuff is too slow, such that you might as well just play the Reanimator threats. Like Elishnorn. Like, that's just an Elishnorn they played. In you know, generic whatever deck. Diagnosing that. Maybe we could have just hit. I don't think that we could have. We're going to lead on the Fiend's Tower here. We don't really need to get the Retrofitter Foundry going immediately. Yeah. Thoughtseize, that's bad. They'll take the Foundry. Yeah. Some stuff just happens. Oh gosh. Well, let's drop down this shipwreck marsh into Celestis. Shake down heavy. We will one turn off of the let's just run out the Ophiomancer. We can sack the wall and the token and the snake to take down the heavy. I get a snake, sir. And there's nothing you can do about it. Seji. You got push or something? Okay, they're just not attacking. Alright. That's fine. Junji! Attacks. They really like Menache. They like menace. Discard some cards, lose some life, sir. Pitch 2 lands. Yeah. Sir, seriously. You're being a royal pain. Lazelle. Run out the plains. That puts us to 6 lands, so okay. Yeah, that's annoying, sir. So the question is Thief of Sanity or Ophiomancer. Ophiomancer gives us a solid blocker for them forever. Thief is a threat that they have to deal with. I think we're going to go with the Thief. And then we could soul transfer. Next turn we could soul transfer rebuy the Junji. Or actually, you know what? No, we'll just rebuy Junji now. Why can't I do that? That was weird. No attacks. Are you done with your removal, sir? Would you like to play something that isn't a removal spell? That does not bode well. Because they know about Junji. So they have another removal spell for Junji. There's no way they don't. Yep. Okay. Yeah, with them having nothing, being in top deck mode, this is actually where I want to be. They mixed up the removal spells there. That's... I don't care if you... Let's go get both of those. Play this. Polymorphous this Shakedown Heavy, which has been a royal pain. I mean, we still can't really attack here. Or I should say we don't have to attack here. Whoa, Strata. They've got a billion scries. Yeah, that's a lot of scrying. A lot of ways to stymie my ability to hurt you. Please. Another Guardian Idol. I'm thinking about the attack here. Lozelle gets chumped and they sack the goat and scry. Polymorphist gets eaten by Murderous Rider and they gain 2. And the snake gets traded for a pest is my bet on blocks if we were to go all out here. If we were to just double attack. Screw it, let's just do this. They'll block in sack, right? There's no way they don't block in sack. Yeah, Obosh. Knight of the Evan Legion. Cool. Flashback Deluge. Look at 6. Let's get... Languish. Underdog? So we can languish here, which sweeps up everything they have, leaves us with Lazelle and with Obosh. And then hopefully we can find something to deal with Obosh. It's just sort of the perfect sweeper for us. Two. All right. Yep. Ah, non-creature. Oops. Oh well. That's fine. Let's go G. This is actually sick. Because we get to blink Lazelle. Which is awesome. Whee! Bang! Oh, yes. And we're just gonna pass here so that we have the double spell again next turn. Like maybe they have a rebuy. Stormseeker, okay. And maybe we just draw another thing to cast, so it's not, it wasn't critical to hold on to this hearse, but hearse. Sad robot. We're gonna blink the sacrifice another creature, sure, yeah. Blink the polymorphist. Get rid of the Woe Strider forever. we do not have that much in the way of time left. All right. 4 cards in the deck. That's a little troubling. Jesus. That's nuts. That's crazy. So what is left in our deck? I know it's not a lot. What is it? Warcaller, okay. That's a chump. It doesn't have haste itself. I mean, you can give it haste with okay, and that's Ob. I am gonna negate that one. They made a blocker. Yep. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to blow up our own Phyrexian arena because it's gonna kill us. I think we should be able to get through this. War boss. Utgard Fury. No, sir. We got there. Alright. Yeah, I think we did have enough damage to close that one out. Yikes, though. Getting real low on cards. Real low on cards. Another really long game. I mean, that's what we're playing, though. It's just a really, yeah, this is good. We have, basically, we're playing control. We have 3 wraths and some stupid win cons, so it is what it is. That's not good, you know? It's a bad one. For us. So hopefully they just deploy some creatures, creature-based threats. We can deal with that. I mean, if they want to kill you on License Search, that's fine too. Like, it hasn't done anything yet, so... Yeah, they're just gonna raid it? Sure. I have much more... Well, I don't know about much more dangerous artifacts, but I have more... I have other dangerous artifacts. What the hell does this thing do? Land on land... Oh, they only got a land. Okay. It's a 3/3. So we have an island in hand. We need... Yeah, let's get a swamp. So we have double... Just... Crag. Oddity. Sure. Block. Yeah, I'll draw a card. Island. Languish. It's a lot of damage. You're going to take a lot of damage. Whee! Adios. Bang. Retrofitter Foundry. This on blue. Ophiomancer. Underdog. Mega Snake. Kogla. Jeepers creepers. My man, you got a lot of stuff that deals with my stuff. Lazelle. We're going to specialize this black immediately. Get back that Ophiomancer. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Pass the turn. War Boss. Make a servo. can't run out this Celestis here. All right. Pass again. So Lozelle trades for Kogla. But I'd rather just... Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. We'd stabilized. And they didn't have anything left. Any gas left in the tank. So our next turn was going to be truly ridiculous, because we were going to obscure Polymorphist their Kogla, and then play the Celestis and Polymorphist. Play the Celestis, blink the Polymorphist, Polymorphist the other thing. Yes, they get 2 creatures, but they're probably not as good as Kogla and the Legion War Boss, because we have the Ophiomancer, which is the OG War Boss. Well, not really. But it's still like it's a very similar design to War Boss. This is an exceedingly long one. That was a very short game, though. This is just a very long one. Real successful. So it's a good thing. You know, long run. It's good. Lead on Shipwreck Marsh here because it's tapped, but we want our stuff available as soon as possible. Against mono red. Swamp. We could play Malevolent Hermit and not have it up, or the Guardian Idol. And hopefully hit a white source for next turn. Malevolent Hermit likely means they have to spend their burn on it. And I will trade. So. Now Guardian Idol. Hold up this. So there is it Spellslinger deck? Okay. Facebreaker. There's our white source. Do we? Yeah, let's just run a Lozelle here. Pass. Specializing into white is a potential option, but I think we would be better off doing that next turn. Ral. How does no sound? They get a treasure, but that's just a treasure. Well, it's a treasure they can impulse off of, I guess. They get him to Facebreaker there. So here's what I want to do here. I want to soul transfer, because we can get back Malevolent Hermit and exile something of theirs. So Birth of Meletis soul transfer, which means we need Birth of Militus. Get a Plains. Play the Plains. Soul Transfer. Both. Exile that. Get back this. I'm going to specialize this into white. And get in. Yeah. Whew. Okay. So, yeah, that was, I don't know if that was them accidentally playing into Malevolent Hermit, or just getting really blown out by a Soul Transfer. I'm inclined to think it was them getting blown out by Soul Transfer. But yeah, I believe that was the final boss. I believe that was our final game. And indeed it was. That is a 7-2. Very nice. Makes up for my last run being like a 3 and out, so. Broke even on 2 runs. So, that'll be all. And what do we get for our troubles? Maverick Fane. Eh. These are all, like, Historic Explorer. And all stuff that I don't have, so it's all gonna be junk! Frog Hemoth and Maverick Fane. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.